why did Wunmi, if a nurse came to the house and injected Mohbad and Mohbad reacted, why did Wunmi say they have killed him? Why not as a caution to other people? A nurse came to my house, injected my husband, and now he's gone.
Okay.
Why go through all those stuff? 1. 2, I'm going to cluster them together.
Just like 2, you, I would like to answer you one by one.
It's going to be all together because there are things that have been going on and on. 2 is, what is a lie? And why do people lie?
Okay.
That's it. Those are my questions.
If I am forgetting anything, please give me a nudge. Now, you said substantial evidence. Of what part of her statement, if in fact she actually used that word, right? Of what part of that would substantiate the evidence that she in fact was the buyer of her husband? If you can oblige me to, just so I can have a good understanding of your substantial evidence, how has that substantiated the actual evidence leading to the fact that she in fact buyed her husband? I don't have that understanding.
Now, number 1, Mohbad made it home safely. She said Mohbad wanted to have sex. She declined. There was a fight that erupted. There was a profuse bleeding.
Okay.
In the house.
You've muted, but I can say that at this juncture,
there was a profuse bleeding. I didn't know my phone is bad. It's always very sensitive. Profuse bleeding from the authority that they told us. So this is my theory. And I do not stand to be corrected. When you bleed profusely, I know, I'm privy, we all know Mohbad is hypertensive.
Right.
Mohbad's Mohbad's blood pressure runs in the 150s. From what we saw. I'll join back in a few minutes. Let me change my phone.
Okay. Whilst you're charging up your phone, first of all, I would like to say this. First of all, right? At no point in time has Wunmi, not in court, not anywhere, used the word Mohbad bled profusely. At no point in time has she admitted or said when they got to the house, they had a fight. What we tend to sort of misconceive the most is the usage of fight. There could be arguments, there could be fight. Fight is physical, but let's not go into that conversation. Now, having said all of that, at no point has she mentioned that they had a fight or Mohbad bled profusely. These were statements used by the police, right? Okay, let's agree on that. Now, number 2, saying that, they have tied him, however way that statement was being put out there, none of us were in their lives up until the 12th of September 2023 to know what they have experienced. And her being the partner, she knew what she was referring to. And at that point in time, where she was aggrieved by the death of her husband, you do not have manual. I have said this multiple times. You do not have manual of the right thing to say or the wrong thing to say. We tend to nitpick on every single word, which is why we're all here today. And honestly, it is quite disappointing that we don't, I don't want to use the wrong word now before anyone finds it insultive, but for better use of the grammar, we do not think outside the box and, think of other possibilities. We're nitpicking on what Wunmi must have said or posted at the time that where someone died unexpectedly. You have adrenaline rush through your brain. Anything could have been said at that particular point in time. So saying that, because she posted this and, you're hounding her with a choice of words or whatever post she made at that particular time, I personally think that was being unfair. That does not affirmate that she died her husband. That does not denote that she is the actual perpetrator. So what's being said does not take away the fact that Mohbad had an issue at an event. He had an encounter with a particular individual. They had a fight, or he sustained an injury. What was the cause of that fight? How did it happen? He got home, a nurse treated him. It does not take away the things Wunmi said shouldn't take away the fact that this event happened. He was injected, he reacted to the injection, point blank, period. That shouldn't take away all that fact. Your suspicion, okay, let's say Wunmi hired the nurse, Wunmi called the nurse came, they planned, it is totally different. It is totally different. So if you invite someone, a nurse came, okay, he sustained an injury, either he bled profusely or he was minor cut, it was this or whatever, this shouldn't have happened, it shouldn't have led to his death. Agreed. But however way, we have shifted and drifted away so far from the actual events that unfolded. It is the simple fact that he went to an event, he had an altercation, a physical fight perhaps, he broke the glass. However way, he had a cut, sustained an injury, a nurse was called. That is factual.
All right, I would like to contribute to this discussion.
Thank you.
Good day to the two ladies. I think where I joined was where you were talking about the case of O.J. Simpson. Number one, while O.J. Simpson's case is very germane, I don't think we should 100% liken the case of O.J. Simpson's murder of his wife to that of Mohbad and Wunmi, because there are two clear activities that happened, and even though that of O.J. Simpson were the way it is, we could only infer and say, put it on a probability ground, but not on an affirmative positioning. Therefore, O.J. Simpson case, some element of it can be borrowed to say, if A does not happen, probably B route can be explored to get some level of respite regarding. However, we can't say, because O.J. Simpson eventually, the public believe, his friend believed he killed his wife. And when he was even jailed, he wasn't actually jailed on the murder of his wife, say to say. He was jailed because he was accused of robbery and all that. And we wouldn't say because of that, because in the public court they believe he killed his wife, therefore he killed his wife, because the court of law never found an evidence to establish a prima facie that he did kill his wife. Let's put that aside. Now, if we come to Wumi's case, for me personally, I don't think Wumi should be affirmative to say Wumi killed Mohbad. No. It could be inferred that Wumi should have more information about what led to the death of Mohbad. There we can be exploring circumstantial evidences, not substantive evidences, because substantive evidences are artifact evidences that you must be able to show. Circumstantial is looking into the old scenario that have happened and what led to what, and we began to infer and deduce. That itself now comes to better argument. Now, if we look at the circumstantial evidence, one can simply say that the matter should have been treated in a more better way, understanding a whole lot of things from the widow's perspective, understanding the attack, understanding various challenges, understanding his health status, understanding that in one of the wives interviewed, when she said, oh, this guy has even had depression, so to say, when she said, he's going through a lot of challenges and I have to be feeding him even like my son because of his challenge, understanding all that. And if something happened, yes, we could say it is human, because that could be excusable, that when it happened, her mind went back to all those challenges and say, oh, they have killed him. While she, jumped the aspect of the auxiliary nurse who came and injected him and he died. But this will always be argument on both sides. And everyone will always be right from the position where they are arguing for. But it will be right for us not to say substantively. It will be right for us to say circumstantially. This is what I think, which is also an opinion, because virtually all of them are not, we are not there when it happened. Every one of us, we are just inferring. It's just opinion. But when it gets to the court of law, it has to be with hard facts. And if it is circumstantial, it must be linked to something. And even if you say that is a suspect, you must establish that that suspect is linked to the evidence to have committed that crime. So as much as we are engaging ourselves and we are taking ourselves away from the headspace of emotion, it will also be engaging and interesting for us to begin to look at many cases the way they come. As much as cases might look alike, they are not actually alike, because everything is not under the same condition. But I would say, for me, is the widows would have done better. And these are the areas for me. Number one, whatever police says, just like Osha said, Wumi never came out to say he bled profusely. They said he had injury. From Wumi's accountant, it shows even after they got home, he's still much more in a good space. That is why they actually did not force him to go to the hospital. However, other things ensued. Just like Osha said, usage of fight is subjective. Many people say fight. What fight? It could be verbal, it could be this. It's very subjective. So more things has to be done to establish the kind of fight. However, if an auxiliary nurse comes into one's house, injected one's loved one, and that person was taken to the hospital under emergency, and the person was declared brought in dead, I think it will be right that even if it is 1 day or 2 days after, that matter ought to have been reported to the police, and such nurse should have been reported to the police. Wumi might be in an absent mind. She was aggrieved. But people around them, what did they do to report that nurse? It took the intervention of the state and for the police to now declare the nurse wanted before the nurse came into the custody of the police. That for me is a big red flag. And to some people, it could be seen as suspicion. To some, it could be as an omission. But it's a big red flag that I think every one of us should learn from. Even when you are bereaved, your mind must be clear as to say what is very, very
was
important.
Never declared a wanted.
Okay.
Aristocrats.
She was never reported to the police until police came into it.
She was never.
Thank you. That is the point I'm trying to establish. Don't worry. Just let me finish.
No. Aristocrat, please. Aristocrat, wait. You
just injected what I'm saying. If you have corrected, no. Wait, Supreme. If you have corrected me that she was never declared wanted, I take to that, and I confirm, was she reported to the police before police came into it 10 days after? She was not.
No.
So just leave it at that. Leave it at that now, madam. I'm not interested in the mother. No. How many days after? How many days after? What did the mother brought her in? How many days after did the mother bring her in? Seal. How many days after did the mother bring her in? Let me continue. As I was saying, when that event happened, nobody in the house took it upon themselves that Mohbad was dead. Nobody in the house, I'm not talking about the parents because they were not in the house. Nobody took in the house to come and say they reported that person. And that for me is a very big red flag, which for me will be probed under circumstantial evidences. Has to say, a nurse came, injected this guy, and with that recklessness, he died. So that is for me, I think, which we'll explore. Because it still comes to the fact that if it was a nurse that came to inject Mohbad, even when people were saying it was his record label bosses or industry god that killed him, why did they jump the activities of the nurse until the matter was now taken over by the state? And it might be an omission or not, but this for me is things every one of us need to learn from, because if we want the law to come into cases like that, we must also give the law some support in a way for them to do proper investigation and for things not to be messed up. Thank you very much.
Osha, do you still want something to say? Sorry, do you still have something to say? Yeti Mama, are you there?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute my mic and it wouldn't.
Okay.
Aristocrat, thank you very much for your submission. And honestly, I feel that if we can all be objective with our submission and look at things like at different angles, and then there wouldn't be any need for argument as much. In that, when you look at a case in one direction, don't be subjective and affirmative in your submission, because at the end of the day, there are several key factors that would lead you to your own conclusion as a person, as an individual. Because saying, throwing away the fact that some certain key events occurred leading to the death of this gentleman, putting that aside and, creating theories based on our own belief, I believe that is wrong as an individual. I believe that we can all correct some certain things because we as people, we tend to sort of like create a story, conspiracies based on our own beliefs, and that has messed up a whole lot of cases. And this Justice for Mohbad is one. The only reason I joined was, of course, to ask Supreme some questions, which she answered them to the best of our abilities. And I feel that honestly, we can do better as people. We wouldn't have gotten here if not for the fact that a bunch of people involved in this Justice for Mohbad started with wrong narratives. They were not open to other options. They were not open to see things differently. They tend to sort of like, build their stories based on how they wanted the outcome to be. And that is why we're here. And that is why money has caused a whole lot of issues in Justice for Mohbad. And that is the main reason why Mohbad will never get justice. Irrespective of however we see it today, he may never get justice because of the problem we as people have created, leading to where we are at this point. There is no way, if everybody was open-minded, and that I'm not excluding myself, to be honest. If we were all open-minded towards this case, I'm sure a lot of things would have been achieved. We would have gone far if the interest of Mohbad himself was at the forefront. Now it's all about money making venture. You want to make money? Join Justice for Mohbad. It is point blank period, and it is really sad that
Osha, I disagree with you. Osha,
Go ahead.
I disagree with you. The reason Mohbad may never get justice is because his widow or his spouse does not want justice for her husband.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, I've only said one sentence. You've been talking. Then you can ask me, let me put some words in first. If that is my husband, Wunmi, if you guys were claiming the nurse, that should be the number one person that should have been reported to the police. I will disagree with anybody that tells me it was an oversight or she was in a state of shock. Whatever language you want to use for that, I will disagree completely. Hell no. She never reported it. Even the nurse mother, Feyishara or Feyishayo, her mother said, wow, why you minimum? I think after about 11 days. After Mohbad was actually exhumed, if not more than 11 days, not prior. So what are we saying here?
So before the exhumation, were people involved holding for interrogation?
No, nobody did. Because this is part of the conspiracy. Okay, this is part of the conspiracy. Let me say something. Hold on, Osha. Stop interjecting.
Go on. Go on.
Time.
Go on.
Today is the DNA case. Baba Mohbad wants DNA from Wunmi. Wunmi is fighting with tooth and nail. Okay? If Baba Mohbad had told her, release the nurse, she should have fought with tooth and nail. If she truly loved Mohbad and she cared about Mohbad, making release in us. No, hell no. Mohbad, no, Mohbad. Wunmi knows how to say no very well. Wunmi is strong-minded. I think she's probably a type A personality. Nobody tells her what to do. Wunmi controls affairs of a lot of people in that house. Wunmi is in charge of Mohbad's finances. Wunmi is a strong girl. She's
Can I
not.
speak now?
Oh no, I'm still talking. Wunmi is not feeble-minded. She is not a timid lady. Wunmi is strong. Wunmi is very outspoken, just like me. And Baba Mohbad cannot control Wunmi. And he's still not controlling her. If Wunmi was timid and afraid, Wunmi wouldn't have made the call she made a while back. Wunmi will not be saying, no, me or DNA say, I'm fighting with everything in her. She should have fought with everything in her to ensure that nurse was detained. Unless if it was not the nurse that came.
Now, please, let me just speak. Now, we're not talking about...
I'm having hard time muting and unmuting here. This thing, what's it change?
Okay. Now, we're not talking about her being timid or not. At what point did the police carry out the investigation? Was it before the exhumation or after?
Okay.
No, let's start with that.
My sister, hold on. Let's take it easy, okay? I don't have much time anymore. I think this is when I'm doing it on my show. I have to go to bed now. But hold on. Now, good question. And I think if you will not interject me, I can speak for a minute or two.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question will have been best answered by Wunmi. Okay? It was after exhumation, everything came to light. It was even after exhumation, any investigation erupted. After we all cried out, 9 days after they exhumed it, we went from prime boy for Gungba, we went to air infection, we went to Prado injury, then we went to, oh, they've made me a widow, you all have made me a widow, then we went to, when Mohbad was exhumed, the story of the nurse came up. Go and look at the sequence of events. That was when the story of the nurse came up. So you see, Osha.
Okay, so if you're through with your submission, I didn't want to.
I wasn't through. You already interjected. Okay, if you were not going to interject, you shouldn't have said anything. But go ahead, by there.
You guys are not letting me speak, and if we continue, we'll be going back and forth. Okay. Let's now agree.
If you want to look at the timer, you have spoken a lot of time, more time than anybody else. Okay, so you are not letting, because you want your narrative to resonate.
No, you just as much as you are saying.
You are not letting me speak. I am, because
see, let her speak. No talk again. Make she speak. You don't use time to talk too. Yeah, make you speak.
You want me to speak or
talk now, Osha? Okay. Talk.
So if you're saying affirmatively, Wunmi did this, Wunmi did that. At the end of the day, because it is your own notion about Wunmi and not
no, Osha. I want us to be talking with fact, with the best of our knowledge. She said some things. Do you agree or do you disagree? If there are areas of disagreement, totally so that we can all work with some facts.
In its absolute. I have a.
Okay. Tell us your own side of it.
Sorry, I need to mute. Sorry, I have a guest. Sorry.
Morning.
Good morning.
Because at the end of the day, Supreme is saying some things that are in the open. So if you disagree that probably Wunmi did report the nurse to the police, that this police came to my house, injected my husband, and he died, then we probably need to look for, substantial evidence that prove that. And if it is true, as Supreme said, that the police came for investigation after the body was exhumed. If police have started the investigation on the day he died, 2 days after he died, maybe we will get that. That would be basis for us to see the disagreement so that we can all agree. But if it is not, we basically need to work with available evidences of how this case went. We are not there. We work with what is in the public for us to work with. Supreme, go on and continue your consumption. Me, I'm enjoying it.
This muting this thing is difficult. Anyway, my submission has been fragmented, but it's okay. We continue another day. Like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion. In my own opinion, Wunmi did it, and I stay with that. Which will justice be served? I don't know. I don't know. I strongly hope Mohbad gets justice for whoever cut his life short. I pray, I hope and pray that he gets justice. And I strongly believe if Wunmi is clean, she's fighting for Liam. She can fight for her husband. She can fight. Wunmi is a fighter. Wunmi is not. No, I disagree. Wunmi is a fighter. The nurse was not called upon. The mother of the nurse brought her herself. There was no invite, no nothing. If people want to lash on to the fact that it was the nurse that gave the injection, the nurse was completely off the picture until the mother brought the nurse herself. Come on, people. Come on. No. It's completely wrong. There is more to it. Mohbad died in that house. It's just so convenient that Mohbad's car was not functioning, the rail was broken, the CCTV was out, and this and that. So many coincidences. Things were just nothing actually. This is a house rented or bought 5 months ago. Things are just in disarray. Everybody's story is so fragmented. Nothing is making sense. Everybody is saying different kinds of stories. And the wife was there and her story changes. I asked you a question. I said, what do you understand by lie? Define lie, and why do people lie? People don't lie because they just want to lie. People lie because they want to cover up some certain things. Why does her story change from moment to moment? Why does she have to have changed story? The wife was there. Why not? The nurse came, injected my husband died. Why so many stories? And they don't want me to talk. This is your husband. For better, for worse. I don't get it. To me, nobody can take it away from me. The personal vendetta, what kind of personal vendetta could I have been? We are speaking law here. The law must take its course. People do die at home. People do die in their sleep. People do have an attack and whatever medical conditions you have. I was trying to talk about profuse bleeding the other time. I think Mohbad went into a shock, hypovolemic shock, because Mohbad he lost a lot of blood. Oh, now we're going to have to define profusely because the police wants this. These are just too convenient and coincidental. Too convenient. Where is the driver that drove them to the neighbor? Where is the CCTV of the neighbor's house? When Wunmi said she went to the neighbor's house to go and call Fidelis, I don't know, maybe I'm missing the names with the driver of the Prado, but when she said she ran out of her compound to the next compound to go and get the driver or the neighbor to help Mohbad to the hospital. Where is that driver? Why is Wunmi not being inquisitive? Why is Wunmi not being aggressive about this? Why is she not probing? Why?
Mama was there.
That's my point. But I gotta go. We'll save it for another day.
Good morning. Before you go, good morning, Supreme.
Tolani, wait. Good morning. So, Supreme, I appreciate your argument. I understand you're out of this live broadcast.
She's gone.
Yeah, I appreciate her argument. However, see, when you're talking affirmatively, I will repeat, I don't think that is fair, but that is your opinion. Now, when you say that Wunmi didn't put some things in check, e.g., getting the nurse arrested, what happens to the fact that the nurse, was supposed to have been arrested and was advised to be released on that day? I wasn't there. I cannot say that for a fact, but this was said by Bella's manager in a certain comment on Instagram. Okay, let's put that aside. I believe those are key witnesses on the day when Mohbad passed on. Okay, now there's so many things that we don't put in check, but it is convenient for people to blame Wunmi for this, Wunmi for that. There are steps that Wunmi herself had taken, and if a police investigation is ongoing, we expect so much to be blamed on Wunmi. It is convenient for us to sit down, just as much as it will be convenient for anybody to blame Baba Mohbad. If they are on the other side of the fence, it is very, very convenient for all of us to apportion blames. But the truth of the matter is that when events such as, a terrible event such as this happens, do you understand? We can speak from the outside because we're not there. We're not the one in that situation at that particular point in time. You expect so much. You feel that, Wunmi should be a supernatural woman. She should have done this, she should have done that. The littlest thing she could have done, which she did, everybody still find a need or reason to criticize every single thing that young lady did. Forgetting the fact that she was 24 years old at the time of the passing. When she says a truth becomes lies. You said things like, what was the need to lie, or people lie for reasons, whatever. Do you understand? Why do you have to think that whatever she must have said is a lie? Why do you criticize every single step she must have taken? She's fighting tooth and nail for her son. Yes, every mother would, as she should. So if she wants to protect her child, by all means possible, she will. How then can we not say, why was Mohbad himself not protected? Of what point has anyone pointed the fact that these things were done, even in death, to this young man? We don't have any reasons. We don't. We're too afraid to point out the wrongdoings by both parents. So yes, Wunmi has every single right to protect her
we are
son.
all doing that. We are doing that on our side, but it's only your side that you are just no. You just argue for Wunmi
It's not about arguing for Wunmi.
Please, my sister, I have just
now people
3
are
minutes.
doing that.
I'm going to the library.
We are now trying to be open-minded.
See, I'm doing my assignment. 2 hours mo láti submit tẹ̀lé ni kò worry. Kò worry. Anyway, we can continue tomorrow by the special grace of God. We can continue tomorrow.
Tolani, please. Tolani wants to say something before we go.
Jacko say something. Me ati Tolani Alepo.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sha. Good morning, Adenike.
Good morning, Tolani Towapa.
You know the problem is before you talk about this case, you just have to look at the personality of the people involved. Like everybody has been blaming Wunmi. Wunmi is not doing this. She's not doing that. She was supposed to do this. She was supposed to do
blame. Yeah, we all have to. She's the wife.
She's the wife, but you have to look at the personality. If you cannot be with Baba Mohbad and do something right.
Okay, Tolani, let me ask you something. Can Mohbad go and lap his mother when he was alive?
That is not the issue here. The issue here
no. Answer my question. Let's talk as a mother now.
No, the issue now.
Can Mohbad lap Mohbad?
That is not the issue here on this case. The issue there's no way you can do anything right with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad will tell you what to do. If
Tolani,
you know, okay, look at it. Look at you guys on social media. Whatever you think that you want to do, allow you guys to do.
Tolani, hold on. Unless you are going to lie to yourself and to God.
Okay.
You all know that on this side, you know why they are bashing us up and down. We are going to say everything the way it is. We won't say because we're pointing out what Baba Mohbad did wrong and we're going to cover Wunmi. We won't say we're going to point out what Wunmi did wrong and cover Baba Mohbad. It is not going to happen.
Okay, just look at Wunmi personality and look at Baba Mohbad personality.
Sorry, I can't bring anybody's up anymore. I'm not concentrating. I'm doing my assignment and I have to submit to the
look at Baba Mohbad personality and look at Wunmi. If they both together, Baba Mohbad always want to like dictate to people what to do. Now,
not us. It's not going to happen.
For the little time you know him now, you know what is. We are going to
call everybody out.
The same thing. If Baba Mohbad tell Wunmi, mommy lost it, bye. Do you think Wunmi will say my first I have to do it? Baba Mohbad is very hard.
But Tolani,
it is very tough.
It is done. It has happened.
You cannot tell him.
But let's all look for what's behind this guy.
Even if he's doing something wrong, Baba Mohbad will never allow you to do what is right.
Anyway, 3 minutes now.
Okay, now you said Wunmi did not call the police. Wunmi did not report the police. When Baba Mohbad got there, why didn't Baba Mohbad call the police? Because Baba Mohbad was calling the Bale Latile Mohbad. Because from
there is nothing anybody will tell me. Wunmi knows what by Mohbad. If she does what by Mohbad. I don't care. Mohbad spent hold on, Tolani, Tolani, Osha. I love both of you. Osha, let me tell you this one secret today. Because of the love I have for you, that was the reason why I blocked you. Because I don't want to engage in any confrontation with you then, when you were bashing me on your page. But let me tell you the truth now. For you two mothers on my screen now, you live abroad, you know how it works. You know how hard it is for you to raise your own children here in abroad. Don't say because of the love you have for Wunmi. Be thinking about your children's tomorrow. Be thinking about karma. Be thinking about everything around you. Whatever we do today is going to come back to all of us tomorrow. Let me give you one assignment today. I love both of you. Go and sit down. Go and sleep tonight. Ask yourself. Hold on. Don't interject me.
No.
After you sleep, when you are sleeping today, think deeply. Tolani, abroad. How are they going to go about it? Is this how they are going to go about it?
So do you want to tell me if this happened in abroad? If this happened in abroad, they will arrest Wunmi? No, do you want to tell me that? Lie. We have nurses. We have community nurses that go to people's houses. So if a nurse come into your house to attend to your son,
let me ask you a question. Do you want to tell me? Hold on. Do you want to tell me?
The nurse will be responsible, not you. We live in abroad for many years. It doesn't work like that.
We don't communicate. You are just here to be backing me up. You can back me up on my own page. Let me tell you, I don't want to extend this because I want to go and sleep.
So how would the police arrest me?
No, miss, I'm not going to sleep. I have my assignment that I'm doing. See, I'm on the system. I have to submit it today. Abroad, we spent our last moment with Mohbad.
The witness was there. Everybody was there. This was an open place.
Everybody was there.
A lot of people
by
were there.
This time of the day, are you telling me they are not going to figure out who find that guy in that house?
The nurse agreed to what she did. So what are you looking for? The nurse was not denying it. The nurse agreed. She did it.
I will see you tomorrow. You see, this is why I don't like arguing.
To what she did.
This is not about looking for justice. I have many things up here, Tolani. Please, I have many things up here now. Please. Please,
Stupidity, you know. They're collecting award for stupidity. If it's not stupidity, a son like Mohbad will die for somebody, then the person will be behaving the way this family is behaving. It's their madness now. They don't get sense. It's just that I feel sorry for Mohbad. He misrode into that family. I don't know why he misrode and went into that family. You know, it's crazy. Like the cover of your son is still there in the morgue. They've not buried the remaining of his body.
He has been to parties. He's doing 5G. His son is in the morgue. He's doing Tuali for Tuali.
Baba Tuale.
Tuali. His son is in the morgue. He's doing Tuali for Comfy Tuali. I never see.
I don't know. Me, I'm looking for Mr. Miwa. Mr. Miwa need to come and answer some of these questions. He don't need to hide. Why is he hiding?
Maybe if you find Queen, you will find Muiwa. Or if you find Muiwa, you will find Queen.
Queen.
Mama Alaja.
Mama Alaja has run away. Mama Alaja, if you talk to Baba, I will deal with you. If you call Baba's name, I will deal with you. The one that is going to go and bring Ada's account out. What is that her name again? That one has replaced Queen.
Which one is that? Naimoran?
Yeah, Nara Imole, Abi Noro Imoro. I don't even know what kind of name is that. Nonsense.
I can't laugh. Whoa.
That one,
been on course all night long. Her
time to reign, I give her 2 weeks. She will fade up. I think
she said we stole 1.6 trillion.
You see, the most painful thing, these people are ghosts. You see, if you want to accuse somebody with your full chest, so that when they sue you, you can go to court and go defend yourself. But in this case, I don't know her. I don't know where she lives. I don't even know her name. You know? So for me, if I want to accuse somebody, I'll put my address and say I said it with my full chest. Let's meet in court. Sue me, I have my evidence. But they are all ghosts, ranting on the street of internet like parrots. Nonsense.
This darkness that call himself Imole. I have locked your destiny up in the mutes. So I've muted your destiny. Remain there. I've caged you. I have caged you. Let's listen to Prime Boy. Were you there yesterday?
I was there yesterday. But I told
listen to Coffee lying. And see
I listened to Coffee this morning, giving a clap back to what Prime Boy said yesterday. Yeah. He said that they should run away from the Bankole and Smith. They should run away from you. They should run away from Ghost, Mr. Pierce.
No, he didn't say run away from me this morning. She said, Harris used to be good. It was Pierce that bought her over.
Really?
Now, Harris used to be good. She used to do everything good. But Pierce, I said to people now that Pierce bought her over. Let's listen to the one Prime Boy gave her. Then I'll go and search for the one she gave back to Prime Boy. I know he wants money from both sides. I know. I hope you are listening to Comfy. Kodamo. Oponu kò mọ tó lọ. Orí ẹ pé ọmọ.
Tell me this game is chess. Game he told me the spending, he's happen spending. Maybe number one, in this chess game, he's spending about low spending that if he tell me. If I don't see evidence, I don't work with someone. Cherry, up to you now, kò sí nǹkan tí aláyé yẹn sọ tí mi ò ń rí. Àdóyè aláyé yẹn mo ṣe sọ pé justice is the football game, there is defender, there is striker, there is everything, the whole midfielder. Because Mr. Pierce, he has never done anything wrong to me.
Orí ẹ pé. Dog na dog, palo dog, ṣó ń gbọ́.
Dẹ́gbẹ́ tó bá tún padà explain.
Palo dog, ṣó ń gbọ́.
Mr. Lati, àwọn náà máa sọ fún mi pé àwọn ti ṣe mistake lórí black and green. But tèmi ò bá ti rí evidence.
Lọ bí evidence yẹn jáde. Ọ́bì.
Mi ò lè fojú olórí mi.
Coffee Ọ́bì, how market? Ọ́bì. Coffee Ọ́bì. Coffee olórí burúkú ó ti ṣẹ̀ sí. Wọ́n bá tán.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló ń sọ? À ń kàn ń gbọ́ Pọpọlíánò ni à ń gbòòrò yín bẹ̀ náà.
Ojú tí kẹlẹ̀dẹ̀ yọ. Ojú tí kẹlẹ̀dẹ̀ yọ. Coffee Ọ́bì.
So that's my own life. Anybody can die, anybody can sick, anything can happen.
Kọ́fí pé o ọ̀sùn à, ayé ẹ lóde o. Ṣé o kọ́fí ìyẹn náà nice.
She's trying to control Prime Boy as if this woman, Belle, how market?
You say, okay, we are lying. Analyze our lie.
1.1 trillion. Where do you even get that from? Where do you get 1 trillion from?
Oh, you.
To she life. It was part of life. Mo gbọ́ pé bàbí ṣí life. Mo gbọ́ pé bọ̀bọ̀ tó ló ní dread tó ń bá yẹn even ó join life yẹn. Bí mo ṣe gbọ́ nìyẹn, Mr. Adile ní àwọn náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ni. Wípé kí n wá sórí life.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Kí n wá lè kọ́ máa fi sí ara mi gbọ́. So nǹkan tí mo wá sí life tó yẹ kó máa yín pé ọ̀rọ̀
And they are
ìṣàlọ́.
trying to confuse me. Kí la ṣe fún wọn? Look at how Kofi is trying to pollute.
How market? Everybody type in the comment section, Kofi how market? Kofi oníkun àgbẹ̀.
Now, did you guys listen to that? Now, let's go listen to Kofi's response this morning. Kofi tried to Osimbu Papariano. She's on Papariano's life.
2015 cybercrime, up to 7 years imprisonment. If anybody takes that case, for video,
but let's go for the one she tried to advise Prime Boy. And he told me the advice, don't advise the Prime Boy.
I be dey hear say that they call somebody Liam. Who be Liam? Who then they call Liam? If you know the person wey then they call Liam.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm looking for the one for Prime Boy. Advice for Prime Boy is what I'm looking for. Stupid. Oh, I sent it out. Let me go to WhatsApp. I sent it. That's Sherry. Been looking for it now. I will not find it. Let me show you. Let's listen to the one she sent to Prime Boy. Yeah, Funjela no drum. What's this? Where is it now? Did she remove it? No, let's go back. Let me go back.
Prime Boy, I'm calling your attention to some things that I don't know. Prime Boy, see, let me draw your attention to this
guy, yeah, it might sound or pretend to be your destiny helper. It is never your destiny helper. First name, Pierce is never your destiny helper. Ó fi ojú jọ destiny helper ni. Ó fi ìsọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu jọ destiny helper ni. He appears to be a destiny helper. But prime boy, do you know what? He is never. He is your enemy in disguise. Sórí owó tó ná fún ẹ yẹn, kò ń ṣe owó ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe òun ló lówó. Gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ fún pátá ó duplicate everything fún Wùmí. I'm telling you the truth. Gbogbo nǹkan tó fún yẹn tó bó ṣe ń ṣe fún ẹ yẹn kò ń ṣe ẹ̀dùn àti kò ń ṣe tinútinú ẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni. Ó ń fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni. Oh my God. Ká ló máa bá mi ṣàlàyé fún Prime Boy? Àní PS ó ń fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni. Sórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún ẹ ojú lásán kan kò ń ṣe owó ẹ̀ lónà o. Mo ń sọ fún ẹ bó ṣe náwó fún ẹ ló ṣe náwó fún Aries. Bó ṣe ra Aries nìyẹn. Bó ti ṣe Aries was never like this tẹ́lẹ̀. Aries ló ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ló máa ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ló máa ń fẹ́ wà ní pé kò ń ṣe everything. Ó ra Aries ni o. Telling you the truth. Ó ra Aries ni o.
I think she's missing me. Wọ́n ní wọ́n rà mí ni. Wípé yes bought me. So mo máa ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. You see, Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry, they've started their 70 days prayer and fasting. Most likely, when the yellow will fast, you can now divide it. I don't know
I'm calling your attention to Prime Boy. See, let me draw your attention to this guy. Yeah, it might sound or pretend to be your destiny helper. It is never your destiny helper. First name, Pierce is never your destiny helper. Ó fi ojú jọ destiny helper ni. Ó fi ìsọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu jọ destiny helper ni. He appears to be a destiny helper.
One good thing is even me, I have helped the destiny of Kofi. Because now Kofi is dressing well. Not well, better. She dresses better now. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa wọ ìyá ò bàbá tán.
I'm telling you the truth.
Ó ṣe nǹkan báàgì o.
Nǹkan tó fún yẹn tó bó ṣe ń ṣe fún yẹn kò ṣe.
Adenike, please ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, I want to pick this call.
Ó fẹ́ fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni.
Adenike, all Susan on mute. Let me get it okay. Let me pick this
call. Oh my God.
What do you want me to say now? What do you want me to say? All these people, I'm just sick and tired of them. I'm sick. I think I have a video that somebody did on Facebook. The person said Bukky Jesse was employed by, what is this guy called? Naira Marley.
Naira Marley, play that one for us. Play it for us. Play it for us.
No, I don't even know where it is now. I've told you I'm working on my project. I have to submit tonight. Social media. So I sent you that video long time ago. I sent it to you. But I don't know, maybe I've deleted it or not. Let me check. So if by now Kofi is saying, I'm not saying what she's saying is right or wrong, but if she's saying now that what is the man called? Pierce is working for Naira Marley or Wunmi, how does she know? Are they all working for Naira Marley, Wunmi, or what is happening? If you understand what I'm talking about, they can't just wake up one day and just be defaming people's character without knowing. That means they know themselves. If you are clean yourself, if you don't know what is happening in your camp, you won't be coming out to say it. Comfy is in any way doing our own business. I don't have your time. You will leave this social space for us when the time comes. You don't know anything. Continue. How did she know that PS is working for Naira for Wunmi? I'm not saying what she's saying is wrong.
Adenike, can I tell you something? Yeah, can I tell you something? Good afternoon. You see,
good afternoon.
When these people talk, okay, we should pay attention to what they are saying.
Yes.
Me as a person, I keep on saying this. Baba Mohbad is held hostage by Naira Marley. I'm not talking about PS anymore. We know what PS stand for. We know the source of PS work. We know what he's doing. We know that he's not working for...
No, okay. Susie, hold on. I don't want to be in darkness.
Hold on. You see, PS is not working for Naira Marley. Okay? But we should pay attention to what these people are saying. Naira Marley is with Baba Mohbad. Naira Marley is the one controlling Baba Mohbad. Whether people like it or not, Naira Marley is the one that is holding Baba Mohbad hostage. Whether people like it or not, that's the bottom truth. You know, so when they speak, we should listen to them. This story of Naira Marley is something that we need to listen to with all these Bukky Jesse and everybody. Yes, Naira Marley is the one, you know, making Baba to not move forward. Okay? So I keep on saying this, that Baba Mohbad is held hostage by Naira Marley. So we need to pay attention to them. She's saying something that makes sense, but you know, because of the way she's saying it, you know, attacking the wrong people, you know, she's obviously attacking the wrong people, but Comfy knows exactly what she's saying. You know, she's indirectly telling us something that Naira Marley is there, you know, controlling some people. You know, this whole buhaha, this problem that is going on, Naira Marley is part of it, you know. So we should pay attention to Comfy, you know, but you know her own, she will call the wrong people out, not the right people, but she's saying something. She knows exactly what she's saying, you know. You know, that's for me.
Because I saw that video on Facebook where that person said that Bukky Jesse was employed by Naira Marley. That Naira Marley was the one that called Bukky Jesse to be doing what she's doing concerning justice for Mohbad.
And meanwhile, not even meanwhile, PS. Meanwhile, Ifeanyi is connected to that Naira Marley of 18 too. So when you're beginning to look at their patterns, the way they operate with Baba Mohbad, they all operate in the same pattern. So Naira Marley is in this game. If you look at their pattern, if you look at their pattern, you know, Naira Marley is a snake. It's just staying behind and it's controlling these people to do what they are doing. You know, he knows what he's doing.
I'll go and look for that video, but I don't have time today because I have to submit my assignment this evening. I've been sitting down this morning. I had it on Facebook. I sent it to you, Bodiga. Bodiga. I sent the video to you. It's man too much lower, so maybe you didn't watch it. I sent it to you. It's about 3 months ago now. I just came across it on social media.
No, 3 months.
But don't worry. I will go and look for it on Facebook. But I don't have time today. Maybe when I'm done in the night, when I have after my shower, maybe when I'm relaxing in bed. So I will look for it before I sleep. Let me say that. But I saw it. I will never accuse her of what I did not see. I'm not saying she's doing it, but I came across the video on Facebook. So if by what I look at what listen to what Susie said again about Mohbad's dad and whatever this man says with a private Hey, may we not be in darkness? Your introduction, description, feelings, evaluation, analysis, conclusion, action plans. This is my third one, last one. I'm going to develop gym. Oh God. No. Yeah, just be patient so that you can be on top of all these people. Don't let them know your plan anymore. Change everything to them. Be like a chameleon. Because they are just hiding under botija, talking, and they'll be using that as an excuse. You see this woman, Susie, now, she's just where woman. Once she just drop it now, it's bomb.
So, 1.3 trillion.
Papariano is that was what Papariano is telling them on his platform this morning now. That how can that woman have such amount?
Hello, gonna made only public hello not that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Baba Mohbad the trillionaire. There is no way we can get these people down when we don't have. We need patience. We need real one. We need to work more on that G than coming out to talk now.
No.
I'm not saying you should do anything on that G. Do your on that G investigation, like going to platforms with your fake name and just listen. Some of them, they do it in the middle of the night, but they will be thinking maybe no one will be there. Like me now, 2 a.m., 1 a.m., looking for what to listen to on Kenny when I've got myself really worked up during the day. All I want to do is just to have my shower and just go straight to sleep. What I have in front of me is more than fracas on social media. Yeah. It's only few of us are mumu. Oh, God sees my heart. If I have ever make any money from this justice, all of them are making money, and they will be the one coming out to call you thief. Why? Fat. Thank God I decided to go back to go to Obodo Yimbo school. Maybe I will still be in their in the same way with all of them, because Tatuni. Hey, imagine you are abroad, being in this abroad over 25 years, and you are working in a place in an African shop where you'll be doing their clean. You will be their cleaners. You'll be their cleaner rather. Sorry. After 25 years. But you are still young. At 32, go back to school. No, they brought you to this country when you were 5. Now you are doing cleaner in African shop. Mama suku somo na Ọlọ́run ni. My first daughter, when she came here, she already finished a junior living certificate in Nigeria, and you know how fast if I need anything, I will go there. I have my own content. I started my TikTok with Yoruba church in Kotimbari. Whatever I see in the church, then I will just talk about it for just 50 seconds, 60 seconds. I will put it on my TikTok. I did not even struggle to build this TikTok, my talk show. I'm not talking about the food page. Before I know it, I was over 70K followers before Mohbad died now. Just because I don't have time now, because I want you to now. They want to learn. Talk. If it's Igbo language, talk. If it's Hausa, talk. You will see your own people that will listen to you. If I post my food on Facebook in Yoruba, so that means they are telling me that they are getting tired of Oyibo every day.
Hello? Hey, hold on. Hello, I'm listening. Yeah. But nobody can hear you. I'm listening. No, I'm going to end the live soon. Oh, the person is from Nigeria. Let me end the live. Hold on right there.